You'll be aware that last night there was hours of confusion about whether or not he had actually resigned or not, and it is just symptomatic of the utter chaos and indecision. Obviously, it's far from ideal that Northern Ireland is left without anybody, I suppose, in any sort of a stewardship role, although Brandon Lewis has been far from a constructive person in Northern Ireland. He took a very partisan approach to Brexit and forced through the legacy bill, which had no vocal support from the party. It is a little bit like offering to buy a round after the pub is closed. I think a lot of people sort of retrospectively attempting to resign and talking about protecting their integrity when they have enabled Boris Johnson for the last number of years. I think it is unbelievable that he would continue as Prime Minister for another few months, given his fundamentally unsuitable character. To borrow a phrase, go should mean go in this regard. And I think all of the resignations were around his character. I do think it's ironic that Sammy is lamenting the lack of stability when Northern Ireland doesn't have an executive for the singular reason of the DUP withholding it when there's a freshly elected assembly, the comfortable majority of which are absolutely dying to get in and make progress and look after people in health and education and all the things that Sammy mentioned. And the reason we are in this state of paralysis is because the DUP have shackled themselves to Johnson over the last few years, despite his lack of interest in the people of Northern Ireland. So there is a simple solution to Northern Ireland's lack of stewardship, and it is an immediate, at a minimum, appointment of a speaker who can start to get the wheels of government up and running at Stormont level at least.
All right.